So this is just a short video to warn our students about a big problem that's happening recently in the IELTS industry. So this is for our VIP students, but I'm also going to release this publicly because I think it's really important for everybody to know about this so they can avoid this problem. And this problem is causing a huge amount of stress and frustration for students, a lot of worry, and can often lead to people actually failing their test. And the thing about this problem is it's totally avoidable. You don't need to do this thing. And I'm talking about using fake tests. It can be very confusing for students about which speaking questions, writing questions, reading tests, listening tests, about which ones to use. There are a huge number out there, but only a small percentage of them are actually real, reliable tests. So what do I mean by fake tests, and why am I calling them fake tests? Well, the only people that are really qualified to make these tests are Cambridge, the people who actually make the tests, and their partners, the British Council and IDP. I have no affiliation with any of them. They don't sponsor me. I don't work for them. I don't even have any contact with them. I'm saying this because they are the only people that produce real tests. Everyone else, anyone else outside of those organizations, if they are making reading tests, listening tests, writing tests, speaking tests, they are not reliable. They are fake tests. The people at Cambridge spend months making sure these tests are correct because it's really important that they are correct. So why does it cause so much stress and worry and frustration? Every single day we get students emailing us and saying, I've seen this writing question and I've no idea what to do with it. I've never seen this before. It's in a format that I've never seen before. It's on a topic that I have no idea what it's about. It's really difficult. And we email nearly every time back, oh, that's a fake question. Or they will email us and say, I just did a writing test or a reading test and my score was way below what I was expecting. Am I going to fail the test? And we say, okay, send us the reading test, and it comes back, it's a fake test. So the people who are making these tests have no idea what they're doing. And they know why they are doing it, which is what we'll come on to in a second, but they are not qualified to make these tests. And if you make something that you don't know what you're doing and you don't know how to make these tests, one of two things can happen. Either you are making the questions really difficult or really easy. So if they're very difficult, that means that you think that you are at a level below where you really are and you're delaying doing the test, or it can make you really worried because you think that you're going to get these really difficult questions on test day. And in my experience, if students are very stressed out and they're very worried on test day, they don't do so well. So these fake tests are actually damaging people's scores. The other thing, which might be even more dangerous, is people are looking at these tests, they're doing them, and they're getting a high score because the test is too easy, and they think that they're ready to do the test. They go and do it, and they fail. And not only are people wasting a lot of money, but this has a huge impact on someone's life because they might have already been booking their ticket to Canada or Australia, or they might already have a job offer in London or New York or wherever it is. And when they get this surprising news that they weren't expecting, it completely mess up someone's life. So why are these, I'm not going to talk about names, and please don't ask me to comment on, which sites are real and which aren't, because I just don't I don't need the drama of that. But why are these people doing this? They're doing this because they want clicks on their site. They're doing this because they want you to visit their site, and then they'll try and sell you something, or they will make money through advertising. 90% of these fake sites producing fake tests, you'll go there and there'll be a bunch of advertising all over it. We don't have any advertising on our site. This is one of the reasons why we don't. But every time you go there and you click on one of these ads, they make money. So if you think about millions of people who are doing these tests, millions of clicks leads to a lot of money. So they care about their coffers, they care about their bank accounts, they don't care about your performance in the test. So should you be going to these sites and using these fake tests, causing you to fail, just so someone can make some money from Google Ads? I don't think you should do that. So if you are trying to find real, reliable tests, they're very, very easy to find. You can either use the books that are produced by Cambridge or the books that are produced by the British Council or IDP. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. Don't complain that you have to pay for stuff. That's the way the world works. If you want extra questions and extra practice, and that means that you have to buy a $20 book, so be it. I know for many of you $20 is a lot of money, but that's life. If you want to buy stuff, you want to, it costs money. So please don't complain to me that Cambridge charge money. They're a business. That's the way business works. Or you will find a huge number of free resources on the Cambridge site, on the British Council site, on the IDP site. You'll find a lot of free questions and free sample tests and all of those things online. And I think you can also buy extra ones online as well. I don't have any affiliation with them. They're not giving me any money, so I'm not going to put any links there. You can use Google and find that yourself. But this problem is totally avoidable. Just use questions from those sources that I told you about, and anything else, just ignore. And again, please don't comment below and say, what about this site? And what about this site? What about this site? If it's not one of those sites and they're giving you IELTS tests, then they're probably not real. So please do that from now on. It will mean that you're not so worried, you're not so stressed out, and you are improving your chances of getting the score that you need next time. Thanks very much, guys. Bye-bye.